Hello, my friends. It's Stock Talk coming at you live. Not live, but live. I am not a financial advisor, and here are some facts. Stocks go down, and you know what we call that? Buying opportunities. Stocks do not go up all the time, and that is not stonks. The market is very uncertain. From the U.S. election, the U.S. SCOTUS pick, the confirmation process, the stimulus package, the possible second wave of coronavirus. The market does not like uncertainty. When politics eases up and the election is over, the market will start to come back into reality and be slightly more predictable. But anyway, today we are going to look at Virgin Galactic, ticker symbol SPCE. Of course, the first company you may think of when looking at space travel may be SpaceX, or maybe even Blue Origin, but those are not publicly traded. Virgin Galactic is publicly traded and very affordable. Virgin Galactic also intends to produce consumer flights into space. The market cap for Virgin Galactic is $3.7 billion, pretty small for what I think will be a trillion-dollar company. I've been watching Virgin Galactic on the sidelines for a while now, and today we are going to be looking at the financial statements and the recent 8Ks to see any indicators to buy and add to the portfolio. You can see it has gone up to 37.35 and quickly gone down and then gone up and down and up again and down to where it is right now, where it closed on Friday, September 25th at $16.43. I think anything under $20 is a great buy for this stock because I think that we will have immense growth in the next few years. Of course, it is impossible to tell short term, but a good entry point is still a good entry point. I think this stock has immense potential, which is why I am purchasing more and more in this company. If we look at Yahoo Finance, we can see that they are anticipating a 40.5% increase. Now, I am much more conservative in the fact that I just think that it will grow, but it won't be quite that drastic in 2021. I think that we could see a much lower rate of 20%, which is still very high. I would love to be wrong, but this is a speculative play. We don't know the outcome. But with the good news, I could easily see this being the next run-up after the election, but we just don't know. With the renewed interest in space, I see a very bright future for this company. Very few competitors, considering the large amount of capital needed to start a space travel company. That is why we see billionaires in space, like Musk, Bezos, and of course the man of the hour, Richard Branson. Now, if we go and look at the financial statements for SPCE, we can see that in the most recent 10K, they have 2019 and 2018 for the balance sheet. And then for the statement of cash flows, they have 2019, 2018, and 2017, as well with the statement of operations. They have 2019, 2018, and 2017. If we look at the liquidity ratios from 2018 to 2019, the current ratio jumped up from 1.1 to 4.6. And then if we look at the debt to asset and debt to equity, those both remained relatively constant. Then if we look at the profitability ratios, we can see the profit margin has decreased from 2017 to 2018 to 2019. But that does make sense with the cost of acquiring and making and building these new rockets. I mean, the company is going to space. Literally. can also see that the EPS, earnings per share, for 2017-2018 were the exact same, and then 2019 it got a little worse. But now if we look at 2020, because the 10Q for the first half of 2020 has been released, we can see that the current ratio did not go down very much, which is good to see. It means they did not increase their debt substantially. And then the debt to asset and debt to equity has not increased substantially either, which means that they are faring this storm, which is the coronavirus, very well. Then if we look at the profit margin, the profit margin is still about half of what 2019 was, and the earnings per share is about half of what 2019 was as well. And since it's only the first half of 2020, that's good news. So there is little doubt that this company won't be more profitable by the end of 2020. If we look at the consolidated statements of cash flows, we can see that 2017, 2018, 2019 all lost money for operating, and then in the investing they lost money, but they've been making a lot of money in the financing section, and some of that has come from the parent company, meaning that the parent company is keeping this startup afloat until it becomes profitable on its own. We also have the first half of 2020 from the 10Q, and we can see that it is about half of 2019, which makes sense, further assuring me that the coronavirus is not taking as heavy a toll on this company as some other companies in the United States. If we look at the statement of operating, you can see that they are not making any money this year, which can certainly be worrying. However, overall, the net loss is still about the same as compared to this time last year, which we can guess would be half of the 2019 amount. So I am not too worried with the lack of profit, because as we could see in the statement of cash flows, the parent company has been ensuring that there is enough cash for this company to further innovate and eventually make a profit. Then if we look at the balance sheet, we can see that total current liabilities has not increased substantially, and debt also has not increased substantially, which is good for long-term prospects for this company. So overall, I do think that Virgin Galactic is a buy currently. I think that it will go up in the next few years, and we will see amazing growth. We just have to wait. The hardest part for any long-term investor is waiting, but I certainly believe that Virgin Galactic will go up in stock price. Finally, invest in that like or dislike button. It will really influence the channel growth. Make it a great day. That's all for now. Bye-bye.